5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team, Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Team pick. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Dusk.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Select your heroes.
Like this, he is this type of guy that likes to go for his own builds. We talked about how much he obsesses over Helmet Dom when everyone else is ignoring it at the moment. And another hero that he's found his own way to sprinkle his spices on. I think yes. I was gonna say like the comparison for me is that there's a lot more volatility in Mudgolems lineup. So if they do start off well in their lanes, they very quickly could just stomp this game. Like that is the scary part. And the worrying part is that the center of that is going to be the Snapfire. And like you said, you haven't seen too many, but the ones you do see, it's usually pretty dominant. I don't think I've seen maybe one or two performances for Branya. There are a few other mids who are absolutely obsessed with it at the moment. But the consistent thing that occurs is they almost always win mid. It's just the kit on this hero makes it almost impossible to lose mid, being a strength hero as well with so much health. I feel like it's a very hard game for the cause to die actually as well. Like Voice Spirit's very elusive. Lifestealers usually don't suffer too much themselves. And like you've Undying on a Lifestealer to save the if she finds herself not being tanky enough the front line.
A gift from the night.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. It's a case if this drags out, I definitely see how Live to win this very easily. It's just, you know, obviously they are a young squad. They've proven themselves capable in the most recent series. We'll just have to see if they can actually like, fare well against Mudgolems, because Mudgolems, they have proven themselves that type of play the lanes a lot, right? They just try and snowball off the lanes. And that has proven their strength time and time again. So we'll see. Differing approaches, as we say. A lot of heroes from Live to win the bot lane. I think they're maybe expecting some sort of venture from Mudgolems, maybe looking for like a cheeky first blood. I mean, they do have good heroes on both sides to fight around the rune. But nothing's going to happen.
Seconds to battle. Is this on?
Have a little humility.
Especially if the Tusk is here, if they just get the tri lane off. Like, yeah, you have an Undying, but it's a weird interaction, because if you act really quick off the back of this Tusk, like the stacking decays doesn't really matter. You die too far for the tag team. Meanwhile, if Mudgolems choose to commit to a tri lane, you're a lifestealer who probably doesn't want to be there in level 1-2, and then you've got a Mirana. That's the thing. Like, I don't know if Milan can have easy presence in the early start. Like, he could pop, also try and try. You are a Mirana in that matchup. If you don't hit your arrow, you do literally nothing. We could say just hit it, lol, but yeah, just yeah. And then that potential kill that could occur mid. It's not the hardest to set up, as long as you don't get too greedy, because of course Baranya can initiate the cookie, which is, even on a hero as fast as the Shrek, hard to dodge. Of course, if a Void Spirit and Snap get off to a good start, you can see how they can kind of fix that shift from the laning phase. But as you said yourself, you're still going to be a lifesteal playing behind against the Morph, and you know, the question then becomes: Snapfire and Void have a good start to their game, and they continue to snowball. Can you close the map quick enough as Mudgolems without the lifestealer? Meanwhile, in the mid lane, this rotation's been spotted out. The scan has been thrown out. FN already suspected something was up, which is why he's not going near the creeps. Would be a big deal, because once Snap gets a slight XP advantage, it escalates quickly. So to make sure he doesn't actually expose himself. I'm curious to see what BO3 is going to prioritize here, because, I mean, it's a decent Axe game, but you are still against an Oracle. So, you know, that kind of cheeky idea of like double silencing and bursting the Morph if you catch him on high agi can fall apart quickly. And then I wonder, like, maybe a quick Deso timing, but then you got to be like, does Skidder want that item this game? Can you find enough impact early on with it? He subscribes to 33's feed, I guess. Whoop.
You have learned nothing.
It's actually Tusk who goes down. Is the arrow. Yeah. So that's the thing I was going to say is that it was 33. I saw him do an ESL. He done it on a Tide. Then we had Saberlight the other day on a Timber. And now we're going to have another Tide doing the Meteor Hammer. No. But you don't really need the extra tower punch early, right? Like, or you should. You've got a Lash. I mean, I guess... This sounds like something theorized and planned out in one of my pub games. If they stand still, we could get them. Everyone build Meteor Hammer. Oh, kisses. I think Afterlife, because he didn't pick Tide right now. That was painful. Easy. It's just pressure. Like, you don't feel safe as Leshrac because usually you're like, okay, I have really good movement speed. He can't stun me. The Sky Blast is just ridiculous. That 1 second is enough of it. Moving in. I don't know if it's the way to go. They're going to root him up now, but he's able to cookie away. Arrow is going to be a whiff, but it's a failed gank attempt to win. Snako is now going to pay the price. Forward, Baranya has got the Scatter Blast coming off cooldown, and it means they get the kill. Emotion's been waiting to keep, and he knows it. FN's going to try and assist him, but Baranya, he's got the Soul Ring. He's coming off cooldown soon. They can ice shards him in, but he should be able to escape. No! The cookie cast. It's too late. Yeah, it's not like he got a little sold out by his teammates, especially the Arcane Rune. As soon as you see it on the Leshrac, you're like, okay, if we stand here, we're gonna die as well. I am quite surprised except by that change around from life still being ahead now. I mean, I guess it's all the pressure they got forward hit, right? In a one-on-one situation, like they don't really cover each other. They can more or less just passively farm.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I was talking about the top side, like because all the pressure shifts away from the lane. Still farm center on the bot as well. But Afterlife is top of CS now. It hasn't slowed down 33 in. It is easier to kind of find that impact as the Voiceper in this game. Like Tide, you can build these tanky items, kind of run at you, or alternatively you could pick up a Meteor Hammer, as we've already highlighted. Whereas Voiceper, because of the skill set, he already has a way to initiate the fights and find pickoffs. Screwed over the Lash as well. It's like, you know, some people will go, oh, wait, but you're not getting the heals. Like, how are you going to set up? But the reality is, Astral Step is so stupidly good to set up itself. It's a 40% slow that you can easily follow up with a Remnant. So, initiation will not be difficult in this game for Faith. kind of concerning actually, because Live to Win haven't been making any stacks at all. You've got a Tide Hunter that would benefit from it as well. You know, be even quicker with his meeting. That has kind of been the difference. Okay, there goes one stack here. But I was gonna say that's been one of the big differences between like the teams that we see win more often than lose is the stack efficiency. Oh. So much gold. Ravage. 33 in a bit of trouble. The kisses will cover him. He'll still go down. Hey, motion a bit deep, trying to move away. 5 throws down the tombstone. FN chasing forward. They haven't got the damage to kill Farda, but they have got the damage to kill the Disco Pony. 33 with that buyback. He's angry. He wants blood. Snake will be found. They were hoping for something bigger. But that's what they'll have to settle for. It's a weird one. Yeah, I mean the weird part is like he's on his way quickly towards an axe. You can actually see the switch up. As soon as that happens, you switch to Yules now, and I mean it doesn't feel like the greatest of Yules games, even for a hero like Voice Spirit that almost never has a downside to it, because you know you are up against a Lex, that's a free start for his stun. You're also up against an Oracle that can purge that off you.
You have learned nothing.
I think it really comes down to that buyback. It's almost always the thing you see. You're like, oh, I'm having a great game. Queues up Ags. Oh, I just item bought back. Let's get a cheaper item. Like money. Oh. I mean, I'm not sure what kill he was expecting to happen there, because at that point it was kind of obvious FN was dead as well, right? Like there wasn't anyone else who was far forward. Not anyone who's worth a buyback anyway. Well, we've completely analyzed it now. The final thought is buyback is like, oh no, my gold, but also, oh no, it's a Lesh. Why did I think he was gonna live? Unable to get away from what would have been a painful death. And also Oracle now having 6 means next time FN does find himself on Deep Street, he won't get beaten up by the Mudgolems gangsters. Man, however, is going to get beat. I mean, he's been tempted to fate for a while now with his wanders around the Radiant Jungle. Oh, Afterlife, look at the value. Oh, he can now go farm a creep camp while 33 to face some of the creeps. We're never going to let up on it. Yeah. Hey, it looked like a very good item on Ember for like a week. Mum's back. Oof, yes, I remember seeing that a lot. Spectre's like, yo, this is like the future, man. There you go. Oh, blade mail. Whoops. Well, they let get it out this time. Kisses are going to be there. The tombstone as well. Ravage, but I don't know if you want to throw it out like this. There it is, though. Snake facing with the face edict. Infest bomb ready to go. Movement forward, Farda not quick enough to stay on top for the cookie. Might be fine on here. The flesh golem's been activated, but that doesn't make him invincible. He finds out quickly. And you brought the lifestealer here as well. Like, and this is kind of awkward. It feels like they made this move a minute too soon. If they do this when they have Ags complete on Piranha, I think it's like a completely different fight with the Undying. saved. He's got the false promise as well, so I'll be able to get out himself. Says, waste your time, boys. I'm leaving. But he decided to go on a motion instead. Right now, Tusk is like, you son of a... Wholesome anime betrayal right there. Tuskaru betrayed by Oroku. FN not feeling so cool about this right now. Sitting on him, bringing him low. He's going to turn and fight, but lands here. The haste reading him away, but 33 comes around to clean up the kill.
Subjected to extreme top tower is under attack. I repeat myself. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Has that ever been cause for
Huge boss theme tune soon. Skitter. He doesn't have the infest. This is awkward. Well, at least he got the tower. That was very ambitious. Anya, why? Jeez. Meme Hammer paying for itself by having people randomly run into your Ravagers. Oh, catch on the Tusk, bring him low, and he's gone. They say, good job, you Meme Hammer our building. Feel like we got the better end of that trade. Yeah, it's so stupid. Oh, sorry, are we going the... Oh, man, 40 seconds was... Oh, I can't do anything. Oh, man, like, they could turn on him, man. Ah, void spirit, good. Oh no, slow-moving projectiles. Let me just press one button. Oh, so I'm gonna do some sit-ups first, then I'll press the button. Got more than enough time. Skitter doesn't have to care because Ravage has been used. This won't happen again. Oh no. The infest. They're pulling up, they're going in. One and another and another. It's a laid kick of death. And Live to Win didn't unwillingly take a bite. Moving in, they get bait towards the death as Tusk is in to try and help Afterlife. Going to be free. The price of one. By price, I mean, they went in. They thought they were going to get one, but it was actually a bargain sale. Both referring to the combo and the amount of people they killed. He's got ones. Leap, leap, leap a little bit left, depends on it. There you go. We don't condone kitty murder in this stream, okay? I mean, how would you guys feel if, you know, your cat had to fight a horse? Yeah, like a horse that is high on all kinds of acid. No, I wouldn't want to deal with that. Oh, you know what? Because there's a disco horse. To make it fair, do we put roller skates on the horse's hooves? Does that make it fair? If it's race, maybe the cat can keep up if it can figure out how to use all four legs to skate. Whoopsie. Oh, Philosopher's Stone. Oracles like it, please. Por favor. Gold, senor. Branya is showing for a moment in the mid lane. They're going for Roche. I mean, somewhat fast for the tag team, but you can already see Mudgolems no. And you're up against the Goblin. You're going to become the turkey to feast on. That's in a Goblin her here if you hang around as Live to Win. Nom nom. Who wants to play? Father in. Throws down the tombstone on FM. Free flow very quickly here. Eustace himself. Remnant is waiting to control him up when it comes down. They need to protect him with false props. They can't. It's gone. Wars fights to the side of Fire. He tanks everything. Ravage is going to come up. The fight's too split. Lifesteal is going to be brought down, though. Now they can turn and try and fight for more. 33 is going to be screwed up. Able to move away with the cut through. Nice save from Varane. Is going to bring him low. They get killed him off. They'll be able to follow through Immersion. Saved by the false promise, but that's not the one they needed to save. Immersion will TP away, but Afterlife will be chased down, and kind of an awkward situation for Oracle, missing out on saving both of the big cores. Costs live to win the fight.
Bottom tower is being subjected to extreme violence. Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business.
Yeah, and they would a good job of controlling it. That was the thing. Like, he misses the false promise opportunity to save FN, then he misses it to save RLCW as well. And at that stage, you know, there's a reason he throws out the task. He's just so tired of seeing people die, and there's no one left to save. The thing that I will say about that combo, by the way, like the call-up is so stupid with Undying, because you don't have to necessarily hit like a Ravage equivocal initiation. It's just it sticks an Undying in a position where you can get a good tombstone and screw around with everyone. After all that, 33 getting very close to this Ags now. R2W, what are we going for here? Claries. Yes. I hope. Yeah, I kind of like looked at his money and was like, oh, that can't be everything. Like, let's check the. Oh, it's only Chorus. It's only Clary's coming out. Gobble up, top. FN. That is an ambitious TP. Snake. Oh no, he was mid-cast on the false promise. Won't even get out himself. Oh no no no! This is. I mean, we're seeing the weakness of the Lashraks. And this was our concern. If Mudgolems start to snowball, it's going to be trouble. Infest to say, Milan facing RTW because he used the waveform and the arrow is on him. Even with a morph, it's not going to be good enough. He's gone. After refusing to use the Ravage, does his best with his hammer, but really is starting to look like it's the shorter tile of the meme hammer. Uh-oh. A3 smells something to kill. Decides against it because they're too far away, and he hasn't got his Ags yet. I mean, next time, they'll probably go even deeper. Because now with Ags complete, with an Aegis and your Life Stealer, the world's your oyster. Also, Anna always has the Spirit Vessel now, so I really would like to see LTW change this item choice. No, and it's also the fact that, like, you know, your game was already doubly hard due to the Ags on this Void Spirit. It's going to be triply difficult once that Spirit Vessel's complete. And there it is. Silence out, cut into him, gone. They'll find Tusk as well. Tombstone's down to make sure there is no punishment for this. As 33 will drag the snowball away. They'll clean up the Oracle as well, bringing him low, not able to finish him off. But they'll get Afterlife. That's a bigger target. Kisses now, trying to kill him off. He protects himself. They'll turn over to the target's Immersion brought down, and Afterlife in the tree line will also fall. And it's just live to win. Watching their teammates die. There's nothing they can do.
The top tower has fallen. Surely that was intentional. Strange to say, Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't even argue that you picked up the E-Blade because it has flexibility, defensive and offensive, right? Because like would you if you're trying to like justify an E-Blade purchase, I don't think there'd be any argument for defensive against the amount of magical damage that Mudgolems have. Still not changing that build. It's like the more you two talk about it, the more different items you suggest than what you suggest I'm gonna add onto it. All right. One more mention is it's gonna be a Daedalus queued up next. This is like I'm warning you'll be a rapier next. Yeah, I don't feel like LTW knows what he's doing with this more double rapier. Oh. Interesting. I guess his logic is as long as I survive. Like right now, all that matters is that we're always present as 5, and BKB does make you unkillable. It does feel in some ways overkill, but it should ensure that you can't be brought down at all. I'll finally look to finish this thing out. I'll live to another watch. Maybe the more surprising part is he didn't like as soon as they got the hands on the Aegis, the BKB was in, and he didn't get more greedy. Oh, FN, you couldn't get rid of the catapult. Live for it. He's done. Right now, I don't want to try and guess what the F stands for in FN. Sparta. He's going to get F'd himself, throws down the tombstone, stands ground. He will be E-bladed off. What does that mean? He wishes he had the far as team does right now. So. Abyss Gobble. Uh-oh. Booming in. Across, and LCW's gone again. He has not changed the item build still. Tusk to his death. Trying to blink away. 33 is waiting though. He wants to flag. Skidder says hi. The kisses. So they're going to force out the false promise. Everything to try and protect. But that means everyone else is going to die for it. Seneco's brought down. Tusk is still going to die. Skidder is fine. We'll give over the Aegis though. Please feel free to ravage right now after. I don't think Mudgolems care. Good lord. He. But what he's doing with the is like, you know, that's like, wow, I'm kind of impressed. But is that more because he's doing good, or is that because of how bad the other cores are doing? The latter. I mean, maybe it's unfair to say the cores, because I feel like as a team right now, this has felt awful. Not a few times where the support TO felt impact early on, but time and time again, you know, the false promises and they're not able to grab to save the big targets, or there's no snowball save for, you know, like Leshrac. And now all this effort from Marana kill. Look at your back line though, you're in trouble. Oracle has to false promise himself. Marana is still gonna get away, and now they can just turn a fight. LTW can't stay here. Tombstone goes down. Props get activated, ready to fight with him. He'll turn into life, still look to back away. Oracle is now dead though. Getting rid of that tombstone, but LTW he's not able to. He has to go back to try and finish it off. They're screwing with him. He knows he's done here. E-Blade to try and protect himself. Wait for him to try and get away, but Baranya's been holding the cookie the whole while. They'll stun him up now. Arrow through isn't even needed. And that they know. You could tell that they were just kind of off tilt at that point. GG gets called. Mudgolems take game 1.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Oracle. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Faceless void.
Radiant team pick.
Phantom assassin.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Tidehunter.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Lion.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Invoker.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero, my good friend. You really should prepare for battle.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes.
"30 seconds to battle."
Maybe as the game goes on, especially. It's like, oh, he's gonna call that asshole. Whoop, got him. You just see your health and you mash all your buttons as a line. You're like, okay, whew, had my impact. Let's see. When you sit there trying to manage drain someone this type of game, you feel like a crappy version of a Shadow Shaman. At least when he stands still, he stuns someone. Yeah, get him, Milan. This, I want him to throw daggers at me. And the dice. Now, I'm pretty sure last time, it was a few moments back when we saw a line last, and we did criticize the crap out of it, and we mocked it. I do recall that team winning, so... No, that was like yesterday with Shadow Shaman. We saw a line, it was back when we first started casting together, and we mocked the crap out of it. No, we done it at Shaman as well. That was yesterday. Oh yeah. Like, you know, Lion and Shaman are the two heroes that every 2 to 3 months a team makes the mistake of trying it once. It's just like one of those type of situations, like, why don't we pick this hero? And then afterwards, with a lost screen in front of you, go, I remember now. No, it was Shaman. Yes, I remember. Oh, you did personally. Okay. You have like 20 finger kills or something. Oh, okay. At least you didn't torture yourself with it too long. And the important part is you discover these things. For example, if I didn't try and, like, for example, play Tidehunter 5, how would I know not to? We've done this before. There's not even sold about the heat shit in this game. It doesn't fit. I mean, this but Tidehunter 5, you know, that's like, it's like crap that's been sprinkled with, you know, sprinkles and like some tasty syrup on top. Like, you don't know. I'm not gonna try it. I'm saying someone might. I'm not me. Because you see, I've already tried Tidehunter 5 and I know how bad it is. Well, that would have been quite the confession for the day, wouldn't it? Ha 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 ha. It's okay though. No one's eating as much crap as the skin boy is right now. Poor guy. That burner for his regen quick. Especially if you punish the Phoenix, right? Like, oh, what's that? You're down like half HP because you keep casting your spells. Nice. Jump in, one bash, the soul rip and gone. Also double strength lane against Sparta. Wow. I mean, the problem with that is like on your lane, so you're gonna see him move his hands for you. Like, no, no, no. That's true. Oh, I'm distracted by that. It's not. See, look at that. We've played the lion. He has value. He has relevance. He's not complete dog crap, just mostly dog crap. But Milan is making it look like cat doo-doo at worst. Don't know if that's better than dog crap, really, but they got the key. That's what matters. I mean, he done it first. After, you know, he claimed the first of it for the series, but if he done it before him. You know what my favorite part is? Like, the other day, we were just referring to 33 as like a carry player playing from the pos 3. How often do you carries build meme hammers? The problem is, when you say that, I'm concerned for your pub games if your carries are building meteor hammers. Moving in. X is good. They get the kill. See? This is the influence. It's not just that Milan is a god lion pick. It's clearly that we've stomped the idea into the ground so much that with his fierce resistance to our Milan is accepted. The good news for F1, Morphling kill lead, it's not those matches where it just becomes completely volatile straight away. Like, you're still sure that was always the case. It's not like when it's an Ember or a Void Spirit and they get a quick stick, they dismantle you.
All according to plan.
Hey, fishy.
Oh, hell
Sleeping with the fishies. Windlace roaming lion. Oh. Merchant sniped out Skiz. That's his mask as well. He's got no regen left. Oh. Yeah, but still farther. Okay, they time dilate comes out and Tombstone goes down. Tombstone against the axe is gonna feel like a weird one in this game for Farder though. When Afterlife is spinning like a Beyblade, he may regret dropping Tombstone. Thank you for that very deep analysis. Very slow. Slow, no.
Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to tower is being
Yeah.
attacked like nobody.
Be on top of people. He's getting a bit bulky. Time dilate is going to come out again. Immersion will ensure that Afterlife doesn't get punched though. Farder should be fine. He's still got the Sorrow. But fine for the moment is the key word here. There is a lot of heroes who live to win in the bot lane.
Reap your harvest and protect.
And they know it as well. Oh, they munch the trees and go even deeper. Farder has no tombstone for 10, so if you get caught now, it would be very bad. He's coming in. The Ravage Man is here. But they're not need to use it. Farder. He's got the stick. Get it out. Soul Rip. It's not good enough though. He'll throw down the Tombstone. Immersion is able to dive away. I mean, Skidder could TP top at this stage. Like, top should be more or less a free. There it is. Yeah, it's a free lane. There's no reason to shift over there now. And at least now 33 can try and pressure onto the tower bot, right? Like he's already achieved his objective top. You know why he's really called 33, by the way, right? Because there are 3 tier 1 towers in the game, and due to his meaty hammer builds, he's the one who keeps taking them. It's just a repetition, like free. Okay, so no. I'd explain it. They both share a keyboard. This is how they make godly plays all the time. They're splitting the work. Well, I mean, See, here's the problem. I'm not sure if by Dota rules you'd be allowed to, because Ogre Magi is one hero, right? So by that logic, but they're not Siamese. They're not attached. I don't like. I feel bad because I feel like we should know the real term is like the kind of group name of Siamese twins. But like I guess you can go with joined twins, but I think there's like a technical name. Yeah, conjoined, I think. Like, you know, for example, there's like probably a good technical name for like people that run my games, but I do just refer to them as dogs, to be honest. Immersion, ain't picking away. Exactly. but they're like a little chihuahua. There's no bite. $43, do it, man. See, it's free towers for free. Can't argue with the numbers. Afterlife is quick on his way towards a blink though, so live to win. We'll be ready to fight to win soon. The living to win. Oh, okay, yeah, let's go again. Man, we need more. I just want a series of teams that are named after Bon Jovi songs. Living on a Prayer would be the best one, and they just pick RNG-based heroes. I can see it already, just like the RNGesus is in the chat. Oh, they're deep mid. Milan's almost gone. One and saw it will heal him up. Oh, he has got the Hex. He'll throw it out. Min-maxing it. Pumps the finger, but decides again. It's a Fardas burning up as well. The cool's going to come out. Both supports on the side of Mudgolems are down. But 33 has this Ravage. You can see he's watching and he's waiting. He's charging in. Give way. They say, no, please. No tentacles. I've watched too many creepy animes that want to be involved in that. Now fight.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes.
In a blow to the Dire, their bottom tower has fallen.
Which he couldn't have done without this. But free, giving him 3 towers for free. Oh, what? Just 5 more. Just Seneca can do that. Just 5 more.
I don't mean to be alarmist, but
I was just enjoying the weird little moment they had blocking each other in the trees.
Dire's bottom tower
Oh yeah, they feel good about this game. Sharing farm. Look at it. Rank 33. Buddy's throw. Let's get up. To go down EMP as well. Have they got the control? No, they haven't. That was never going to work. Look. Not cool. Turn around. 33. He wants a good ravage. He might need to. If they can just slow down life, they can slowly right-click him down, but not. And he says creeps. Must hit creeps. And Skidder agrees because this is what POS 1, POS 2 players do. Especially when they pick Morphling and Void. What I might do now is rush. I'm telling you, without the line, they couldn't have popped that Lincoln so easily. No, they gushed. Alright, now I'm reaching. Yo, credit where credit is due here. The dead horse on the proverbial dead horse on being is kind of comparative to the dead FN the Shrek last game. It fits. It's just flopping on the ground, being repetitively. You know, credit where credit is. Wow. They actually do turn into Magikarp when Milan casts his spells, so that is quite fitting here. And also, credit where credit is due, but he's only done it twice this game. But so far, Seneco's died 4 times. It's true. But that does mean that Milan hasn't been feeding. Yeah, it's like he's my professional analyst. Let's ignore his ability to math, guys. Sometimes it's math, sometimes math. Crone. Oh, no! They didn't catch Afterlife, but they'll still be happy with it. Thank you. And I don't know what Immersion's hoping for here. This is not going to end well. Next up, they haven't got this follow-up stun, but the Soul Rip brings him low, and that's double kill for Skidder. Right now, that looks bad for Liv to win, but they're going to be happy Axe didn't get caught as well, because he was right next to that Chrono. If that had been just a little bit south, Skidder would have got a nifty bonus kill. Then actually, I think so. I think this is Piranha's game right now. You just let him have whatever he wants. The classic I must waveform onto the Roche to ensure I get it. Is he the top carrier though? That's true. Pretty sure Piranha right now has some questions the PA's way, and the PA is very susceptible until he gets this BKB online against the E-Blade. Sounds like you really want 4 in Dota. Instead of throwing daggers, you just throw hammers. Oh, yeah. I feel like that's better on a Pango, because you can do it either way. 4 javelins, or you build 4 mithril hammers and build 4 maelstroms. Personally, I prefer the 4 Battle Furies, and then hope you reach level 25 for the triple dagger. Let's get up. My favorite part is Skidder's like, I can do this. I'll walk away. Instead of like, I think his best chance there is you just start attacking and hope that you bash him. Farther, not a good initiation target, and that's going to be the false promise used to save Afterlife, but will it save him indefinitely is the real question. Sunstrike on the side. Actually, Saneko. 33's able to run him through. Farther is brought down by FN Sunstrike. But Afterlife now in trouble. They're staying on top of him. They do manage to TP away the Oracle, but Afterlife not so lucky. Axe on axe action. Okay, that was an adorable attempt at a play there from Afterlife. Dunking the creep was actually the smart move, but now he's stupid.
Yes.
Look at that. Another 4 minutes has passed since our last line forecast, and it is still no more deaths. He is alone up there, though. That is... Yeah, that's the big deal, right? Like, everything about their draft says, LCW, take it away. Whereas the thing that Mudgolems do have going is they can say that to either Skidder or Baranya. See if they can spot anyone on him. Phoenix is able to yank one of them and TP away, as Milan is not able to get there quick enough, seeing as he went for his Aether Lens build instead of the Blink. Maybe we'll just see Mudgolems just shift towards taking the tower quickly. They haven't got too long left on that Aegis. I'm surprised how hesitant they seem to actually just go for the tower. There's going to be smoke now coming out from Lift to Win, and this complacency, we'll see if it was the right move from Mudgolems or it's going to be punished. Because Axe is waiting bot, and Skidder, well, at least he used the mask Annis early this time. And Dying is here as well. They know it because he got the wall on the high ground. Jump up in. Nice time walk away though. Vada is here in case they continue to pursue. They're going to look to turn around now. They got the time walk. They can't hit the time dilation, so there won't be any punishment for that. Unless Afterlife chooses to hang around here. Which he is indeed doing. Oh, fine. Finds LCW, moving in, and there it is. E-Blade into the finger. All that this assassin feels. Snicker will try to run away. Aegis has been taken away. But Baranya, oh, he's feeling good about this. False Promise going to be forced out. Snicker able to salve up. The disarm will ensure he might actually survive this. The rip afterwards might... No, there it is. Salve definitely saved his life. Meanwhile, in FN land, 33 is in deploy. Sadly, he did forget about detection, so FN able to get away with this. The problem is, off the back of that move, Mudgolem 2 tier 2s now. If it wasn't for the lad in the bot lane. What's the move right now for Lift to win? I mean, we saw them try that smoke play.
Reap your harvest and protect your soul.
They're a bit obsessed with him. He might be able to get out again. They're going to catch him initially. Sunstrike follow up, and he's gone. No chance to react to that. Couldn't hit the BKB in time. And loot. It's the weakness in their draft right now. Because you see that Mudgolems are always really playing around Baranya because it makes sense. You know, he's got a great start to his game. Why wouldn't you play behind the morph? But this weakness of running these two together, as they, in terms of like what they require and they want their team to play around them in the mid game, it's very similar. kind of hit the nail on the head with that comment about XP. It just a kind of repetitive pattern with these Phantom Assassin picks. Like the hero kind of gets away with farming where other carries couldn't, and I think a big part of it is this blur.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Let's not even get started on the talents that you unlock as the game goes on. Looking at you, Phantom Strike cast range.
Strange to say, Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We've definitely seen the fragility of having these kind of one carry lineups though. See if Mudgolem split load blows live the win away. As they're on opposite sides right now, the smoke wraparound. Evoker, he shows for a second. Forge Spirit is always left, so the smoke won't connect. Roche has quite a long spawn time on it. A minute and a half until it's up again. This should favor Lift to win, because it's likely they're going to go for a smoke next minute. Ooh, they almost have the Ags still on FN. One component left. The Ags on the Invoker. We've seen how easy it is to pick off the Void so far, but when you have Cataclysm there, like the follow-up could be catastrophic for Mudgolems.
Radiant's middle
There
tower
it is. That's the smoke we were looking for. A wrap back to secure in jungle because they're aware that either Mudgolems are going to go in the pit or Roche is definitely up soon and it's the primary objective. But with Skidder too far forward, Afterlife off the mark. Skidder has to BKB, Chrono to turn around and fight. 33 is there with the Meteor Hammer. This is why the build-up. False Promise is going to come out. They have got the Ravage. They'll use it now. Milan starting on the side. Cold Snap meant he couldn't do anything. Buyback's going to come out for the Oracle. Line is dead for 45. And the chase forward for the top down. The egg was used, but 33 trying to run this one off. He is speedy, not speedy enough. LCW has to use the BKB. Barani with the haste still runner's able to move away though. Buyback will come out from the tide, but without a Ravage, what are you looking to contribute here? What a move. Afterlife. Uh-oh. Seems so sound. They need to deal with that quickly. Instead, they're focused on fodder. Maybe the wrong play. Waveform through to cut the back line. Turns to the axe and controls FNR. Ranya's looking to E-Blade him and burn him down. The damage is good enough with a finger. And the adaptive strike through. They'll chase forward on Afterlife next. 33 slowing down Snakos. Oh, he did buy back. That's going to be costly. Gone for 60 seconds. The cool control is out into the axe. The Meteor Hammer follow-up will ensure that Afterlife is not getting away. That's way too many zombies to escape from. With that, Roche easily secured by Mudgolems. Yeah, LTW gets this DD, but he's not going anywhere near that pit. Sorry, you would in this game, or are you I think you're memeing on me as hard as the I am the 33 has. Oh yeah, he just just throws a dagger. That's true. You know what it was? If he was level 25, taking triple dagger, he would have went in just for you, Pika. He would have crit all three of them. And then Mudgolems would have broken their keyboards, confused at the RNG. Oh, speaking of RNG, Fada, he just got stunned. Oh. I think he would have the crit in that situation. Mind you, I think the crit might have outright killed him. By the way, I think my favorite part about this is that Fada has the Never Shawl in this game against the PA and only has one arm. That's a bold lad. It's a pretty high value item, right? When you're full agi, you just get the heal and then switch over. Look at that morph ready to push on top. He's going towards the Skadi next, which against Oracle Phoenix. It's going to put a big dent in Live to Win's abilities to sustain through the start of the fight. 33 has got the ravage. Doesn't throw it out just yet. It's going to be controlled up. He hasn't been unleashed. Throw. But there it is. Going to use it now. Piranha forced to go back in the form for that. Finger on the PA. Bring her low. She's going to be gone. Egg is going to achieve anything here. Gone for 85. There's no buyback on the Phantom Assassin. The Chrono is going to go down on FN. Yes. Skidder, but now invokes a lot of trouble. Piranha, which is focus part straight away. Go for the back line. Takes out the Oracle. Already used the pulse. FN trying to run away, but the time dilation is just too much. 1 or 2 bashes and will bring him down. Waiting forms for control is good. Disarm to try and slow down the morph, but the damage is done with the tombstone zombies there. They'll clean up FN. They'll turn on immersion. Yeah, right, gets away, but the damage is really done. Also, the way Milan just kind of boldly went in. He knew what the outcome was going to be for him, but he proved once again what you do with a line. Just go in, press all your spells. What happens next doesn't matter. You've had your impact. We're definitely doing waves in this game. Now let's see if there can be a return towards Live to Win's net worth favor. There is no Chrono, there is no Ravage, so really Mudgolems next minute should look to dodge fights. And then party again, because it's not going to be long until the Ravage and Chrono are available. When you look on the side of Live to Win, like what's your next boost? I mean, Axe is going for this BKB. I don't really know if it's going to protect them in this game. At least almost that's a Satanic can play, but this is risky because you're investing in this. You're still quite a bit off. You do not have buyback as it currently stands. Get picked off now, you're going to be dead for a long time. And that could cost you the game. Luckily, buyback is not the most absurd amount of money from this stage. He's still 1,400 gold short. The creep waves are pushing in, so as long as they prioritize the Phantom Assassin, RCW could get up to that point. But when you buy the recipe in the Claymore, I'm pretty sure he's not going to save for buyback in this situation. It's a puzzle. And they're gonna fight as well. The twin, they've smoked up. Oh. No. That's not the way Milan plays these fights. He likes to be on the same screen as we've seen in the last 2 fights, where he just goes as deep as possible. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps doing that. Now if you're having this blink, you catch him off guard if they're not careful. RTW will be revealed. I don't know. So let's back up. I think right now Mudgolems, they're kind of content to just chill, right? Like, yeah. At this rate, RTW will get Satanic, but if you just wait for the next Roche with the finds you have, the type of items you have, it feels like it's very hard for Live to Win to contest. I mean, this is. I don't feel like this is a BKB game to talk off anyway, right? Invoker himself is going for the BKB next, so no more offensive items coming out from FN at this point. This feels like more and more. The longer this game goes on, like you said, they got multiple scaling carries on the side of Mudgolems, and the way it lived to win are itemizing. You feel that there's no diversification. It's even more on LTW to max impact the start of these fights and continue to do so. I got a feeling he's probably just gonna go for the damage. I feel like we don't see the daggers as much. Like, it used to be the daggers were just ridiculous, because I believe they used to be on level 20, and it made a lot of sense. That was back when you could do the artillery battle fury build. You just stack battle furies and throw 3 daggers. Kill everyone. I tell you, you do 100 games, one of them's guaranteed to have a meepo in it that hates you. You're the pos one, you know. You got your team's willing to give you the space for the first battle fury, and the first battle fury pays for the rest. I don't see the problem here. Well, you wait for him to go near a creep wave. Then he's not farming. What an idiot. If he's already geared, I'm already geared. Bring it. He's got to find me at some point. Yeah. All I need is one shot. And I'll make it count. There is like this opportunity where you just burst both the supports with instant crit daggers. So like, it's the gamble. I think it's like, in a lot of ways, it feels the safer option, right? Like, coup de grace is kind of, I'm in. I'm gonna just kill this one person. Whereas the triple daggers is like, I can just poke, and the moment we see a weakness, we go. I don't know if I'd say Mudgolems are gonna give you that opportunity though, because when you look at their heroes, the mobility, the blinks, the way they shift around the fights, like if they see you throw a dagger, they're gonna jump you. I think the big deal is if Seneko can get to this Aeon disc without any big fight, and he has a minute to do so, because that's the weakness. That's the problem, right? Like, if you know you've got that save and it's very hard for them to grab him straight away, then LCW can play more loose in the game. He doesn't have to have a heart attack when suddenly he's zapped by 1,000,000 damage and there's no false promise. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure Lion just points his finger at you and you go, check yours, just die. It's definitely in the way this game's been playing out. Farther leading the way. Play free. There goes Seneko straight away without hesitation. Cool to try and slow him down. Cataclysm as well. But not really good enough. The tombstone's already down. Jump in. The crit's going to come up back from both the boss 5s. The disarm on a Morphling is yet to back up. But Axe needs to be careful. Do get rid of the tombstone. Jump in, Ravage. They go for the Oracle. Again, they want to get rid of him before he can even use the false promise. He has to use it on himself. Piranha dodges out the dagger, looks to move away on the back line. They're going to lose the line, though. Skid is going to go down as well. Ignored LTW. The backfire quickly. Piranha needs it out. Has got the wave for him. Blade to protect himself up to the high ground. TP out. Very quick. Will be able to escape. But Skid is here now. He needs to be careful. He did buy back for this. 33 is deep behind enemy lines as well. Everybody knows what it's going to come down to at this point. It is that Roche. And without Ravage, Mudgolems have substantially weakened themselves. Now, that die back to Chrono's going to be there, but they catch the Eggman. Phoenix is down. PA turned around on two with the MKB, doing a lot of work here, trying to get rid of that first life, but the stun's going to come out. The first hit, Skinner, able to move away. BKB runs out though, Brian needs to escape as well. They activate the BKB on LW, which means they can't turn on the back line. Cut by Milan, will save the day, but cost him his own life. 33 not able to snipe out Seneko, needs to move away with the spider legs. Able to do so quickly. It's going in and out. Gets the buyback out of the Phoenix though, and you know, if they eliminate him in the next fight without Egg, get a little bit painful for Liv to win. Yes.
Strange to say, Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No. I'm guessing it was the Divine Rapier. I don't think we're in that territory yet. Oh, PO and PA action. This is my approach to Meteor Hammer, and I like this 33. It's the zoning Meteor Hammer, you know? If they jump me, if they jump my team, we'll get it. Try and get rid of that Aegis easily. Oh, yes, the Satanic heal up. Easy with the trip dagger. I can try and control him a little bit. Dive in. Needs to be careful. Egg's going to go down. They pop the own disc and Farda needs to move away. First down the Tombstone, trying to escape quickly here. They will turn onto the Tombstone instead, which means Farda might live, but no, the chop through. Tornado follow-up as well means the E-Blade is going to protect. They're trying to get through the Tombstone quickly. They do heal it up. The Hex is going to come on LTW. They're just screwing with me. He's running out of mana. Has to get rid of the Tombstone. Able to do so quick enough, but now out of mana completely. But it's ridiculous because he took the mana drain slow as well. So, you know, once you get rid of all the mana supply, LTW has no way of moving around these fights. They're just screwing with him. He knows, even with 3k HP, he knows how fragile he feels in this game as the Phantom Assassin. And you know, this back and forth skirting does favor Mudgolems because they're going to have the chrono in 15 seconds.
Celebration. Radiant's bottom tower is being subject to extreme fire. Radiant's bottom tower has
Greedy boys even got cheese as well. Ooh. He just uses the shadow hammer. Mana drain again. Out of mana. LTW. He's gone. That's one life. Look at 3 as well. This is so deep. He can interrupt him. Chrono's gonna go Ravage to cut the back line. They're trying to. They need to deal with the Oracle though. But the Neko can't get close enough to save the day. LTW has to stand and fight. The BKB has been activated. Under's going to be popped on the side under. That gets it out. LTW is going to live. Cataclysm zones them away. They need to deal with the egg quickly, but they can't get through it in time. They're going to lose the void. Skin it down for 110 seconds without buyback. Morphling has to run. Yeah, you get through the first life. Yeah, the Ravage look good. Nice show. They seem a little bit hesitant though, so the first 2 lanes back, which does give you a healthy network play if you don't continue. There you go. They're like, nope, no way. Remind me what that Void used last fight. 33 jumps to back line, zap out as well, trying to bring down the Phoenix, but no. Tide is gone. Phoenix lives. Buyback comes out from the Tide, but the damage is already done. Morphling is down. No buyback. 160 gold short. And that should be the game. Even it up. 1-1 apiece. I mean, unless there's a miracle coming out from Milan here. I'm not sure how the hell he'd do it, though. Oh, 33. He's looking to get buyback. If he gets the other rune, maybe, but the tier 4's already down. And now he has no way back himself. The Morph is going to try and get in, but it's too late. Repair kit. Call from Afterlife will cover it. Game 2, go on the way or live to win.
Radiant team
ban.
ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Pwede mo munti! Pwede mo munti! Nice shot! Lakad mo to! Normally.
Pick.
Bloodseeker.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team, pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team, pick. Radiant team, pick.
Storm Spirit!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero, my good friend. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Reap your harvest and protect your soul.
Well, we saw this comparative earlier today, right? The Bloodseeker started to function well. I think it was Funnick on the Slardar, had a bad time. And then you got all this utility, this armor. It was the, I think it was the mech into Lotus build that the previous Bloodseeker done. And it's more or less the same game, because I believe that one had a Storm Spirit as well. I think it was the carry that was different, though. Yeah, but the impact of that type of build is really good in this game as well, right? Because you got the minor, you're gonna counter the armor, and then also it will give you means to get rid of the silence that will come out from the Orcing Storm, which is really their initiation. And also we have to keep in mind how this series opened up, right? Remember the first game where you looked at Live to Win's draft and you were like, well, actually, this, you know, this is a very easy morph game. I favor Live to Win's draft. And our counter was if Mudgolems win the lanes, win game. And this is them playing that same way where, you know, they're confident of the lane. Now I'm curious is if LTW, if Seneca can secure him as a permanent member. Because he has actually, he's got the team in his name already, actually. LTW as a permanent member of the team. I mean, he's already technically got the tag in his name. Live to Win, LTW. It's almost like he done this on purpose to try and tempt him. He's like, LTW. Exactly. I think that's what it stands for. Well, actually, I don't think it's that simple because LTW's asked about this online, and it's actually LTV. In like Russian. Maybe. I mean, if it's LTV when you ask him, then that must mean he says, I love the din. Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's just, I remember a while back, this was brought up. I was like, it's just LTV. And everyone's like, well, we're just going to read it. It is what it says. It's like, you may notice sometimes where I always call Afterlife a Kulich. And you just have to accept that while that is actually correct entirely from the Russian perspective, we all know him as Afterlife or Aki JB 4, I think it was. Because, yeah, he used to have like the weirdest name and like Aki JB 4 or 12. No, it wasn't even Cyrillic. It was just like numbers and letters. He'd ran. Yep. Back in the Gambit days, I think that was. There's always people that like do that. You know, Seb took a different approach. Instead of it being a hard to say word, it was hard to get away with saying on a broadcast. What's the most absurd name you've seen on a pro player, actually? Or it's like very lewd, or it's just ridiculous nouns. Like it's one of those things in the moment you would have like, that's stupid, what the hell's that name? But then like maybe they just weren't memorable afterwards. too many years. God, this is getting depressing. You're just like thinking of all the years you've committed to Dota now. Damn, the man with stuns, by the way. Pressure constantly on there. I've got the Blood Riot again. LS. Oh, okay, there it is. You knew he was hitting too many of them. One of them was bound to miss. Whew. Yeah, right now, if you're Milan, the thing you should be doing is cancel that clarity. If otherwise, Oracle will just sustain you. But overall, it is slowing down his CS a bit. You can already see he's at the bottom of the chart out of all the cores right now. On the other side, Skir not really suffering at all against Afterlife so far. Oh, and you're looking away from it. All right, I just ran him down. I think he got greedy with the time walk. It was a nice wrap up from Immersion and good start there. I mean, the mid lane is a good start for Baranian. Like you said, FN had to walk back to base, and also Lina was there guarding the haste rune, so that Baranian might have the potential to just kill off FN if he's not careful. It's very surprising to me because although there's an OOV or an Afterlife, you know, it's not like he had any points in the script. All right. No, that's the haste. It's going to be problematic because what did we say? Quap not really favored in this matchup, but if you do start to snowball, the Storm Spirit's going to be crapping himself. And... Yeah. Yeah, but what I'm saying is when it came down to how we feel Queen of Pain can dictate the flow from the mid, you have to get off to a lead, right? That's the difference.
Under attack. Has that ever been caused?
Definitely the case. FN, you know, he's going to try and make some stacks himself to make his life easier. Merchant might want to be a bit careful here. Branya does get the illusion rune. He decides against blinking in and trying for the sonic wave, even though he would have got the kill. Not worth it. It's like you could probably hang around to do follow up, but then, you know, you're committing under a tower. If FN shows up with his level 6, which he now has, you probably feed the lane back, and it's just a full level 3 Phoenix at that point. Good news for Live to Win is Milan's success rate on these LSAs is decreasing. So RCW will eventually get some creeps. Just don't know how long away that's going to definitely suffering. If you look at 33's CS at this point, Jesus. Bloodseeker, fun hero, but only for Bloodseeker. How does that work as well? Like, I mean, technically, it's a Spectre look like it bleeds. I don't think she's got any blood. Is it? Is the blood at that point? Because, you know, that's the thing. There's all these different creatures. What if it's not blood? You can't really call them Fluid Seeker, because that sends a very different message. Like a child had gone wrong at that point. And that's the thing. Even if Lina, you know, starts to lose the ability to pressure on that top, job's already done there, so it's really freed up Milan to start just moving around this mid area a lot more than his counterpart in Immersion. But we've already seen now, like that kill bot kind of was the force point. Skid stayed there for a while, but now he's just starting to jungle, which means Afterlife is going to free farm. And Storm will appreciate that. Like, you've already seen him bump up on the CS. He is still going to be behind the Queen of Pain just because she's able to take the creep waves. We'll probably look to take a head top as they've moved up this arcane room, but LTW already suspect something's wrong here. You feel a little bit worried for Mudgolem? Because I'm a bit concerned that if Skitter falls behind, this game gets really dicey for them. Afterlife? Where are the bashes? Okay, after the fact, after the LSAs are missed, they'll still get him. One play to not have to waste the chrono for it. And now Seneko. Yeah, he'll get the invis rune, but SingStar mode activated for Rania. He scores 100%. SingStar. Yeah, I feel like we're just showing our age. I mean, is SingStar even still a thing? Twitch Sings now is where it's at. Or was. I don't know if people even still play that. it's way too easy to reach him. Like, this, I think you're right, this is way too greedy. Like, it's not just the Storm and the Slardar, you're against the Spectre as well, right? And you're not the team with a save. So they'll always find you every fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
How often do you see carries Q Battle Fury and get rid of it? I don't think that's an option. Afterlife. Initiate on. Rupture to ensure he can't run away. Time dilation. Stop him from running away quicker. Chrono's going to go down. On to 2. They do use the egg. Blood Right's there as well. Slardar is going to die. Oracle able to move away as they get zoned out by the egg. But now they'll reinitiate in. Find the kill onto Seneko as well. They're not done. 33's hunting. Looking for immersion, able to sidestep the Blood Right, but they cannot pursue any further. However, the tower does not have the ability to run away from the forces of Mudgolems. Yeah, I mean, it's unlikely to see any repercussions for your actions. I mean, live to win. The spec still hasn't leveled Haunt. And while LTW does have the Blade Mail, this is, you know, this is your farming mail. It's not really designed for the next fight. Against the Void, you can kind of understand it, but... And they are pretty squishy on Mudgolems, right? The Lina, the Quap. Vulnerable. You're right, Radiant's definitely not in this falling out of favor. Not just on Spectre, but in general right now. We don't really see any heroes picking it up. LTW. Rupture, Blade Mail. The problem is 43 has more health. So, what do you guess? LTW will try and hide in the tree line. When you're that low, they see everything. Skid up, they leave the kill for him. Actually, in the end, he's like, if you're not gonna eat your meal, I will. And Storm more surprised in there. There's no Orchid either. That's just, oh no. Yep. And Queen of Pain is ready to dish out the discipline in that situation. All of a sudden, put in a pretty noticeable lead. Almost 1,000 going up over FN at this stage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. I feel like a broken record.
Starting to feel like Mudgolems are done playing with their food. Afterlife has got the blink. Doesn't want to initiate a Fada. If they can get the 2, that would be good, but the supports are making it too obvious. And as a result, Piranha's the one with the Orchid. He also has a haste rune, so he can play more loops. It's just so much time wasted for this setup that isn't going to be there in time, as the Orchid's not going to arrive.
Middle tower has
Oh, no.
as any fool can see.
I mean, it seems like not a big deal. It's like, oh, that's how I might have fallen anyway. But it's the fact that Afterlife, after having a great start to this game, is just sitting in that tree line for so long and doing nothing. Oh boy. Oh no, he punched him before he can move. He was busy trying to stack. But he does get away. The problem is the stack isn't going anywhere. The Mudgolems are going to munch it up. LTW trying to fight them for it right now. Blade Mail used pretty early though. He needs to be careful. He could be turned on. Stun's going to come out to Milan. He's holding on that though. And it looks like Afterlife will run away. Snipe out the courier on the way out. They'll turn around on the LTW, bring them low. Chrono's going to be there on the free. The Blood Right as well. The follow-up is too big. It catches them all. And for all their efforts, they do not even manage to protect their ancients. It's just bonus gold after bonus gold going the way of Mudgolems. I don't think he was thinking. I mean, if you're gonna commit like that, you might as well press the ult while you're at it. Like, that's the weird part. It feels very, I want to say, half-assed at that stage. You played Mel, like you said, you're going to hit this tombstone alone. Maybe he was like, well, there's too many zombies now. I have to stand here. But once again, maybe just use the haunt to reposition in the fight, because that was a nightmare turned reality for Live to Win.
Alarmist, but Dire's bottom tower is
Oh no. Blade Mail not so good if you can't cast it before you're practically dead.
That wasn't too bright.
I mean, that's... at what point do we refer to this as chain feeding? Maybe one more? I mean, he's up to 3. So if he does that immediately again, it's definitely chain feeding. We're saying... It was just like baiting them into giving LCW Spectre was the real kryptonite here. If you love to win, you must hate to lose. It seems he hate life. As much as he loves to win, I don't think he loves to die, as he's about to do again. Hello. Uh-oh. Chances out on Doom. He's going to turn and fight. I don't think that's the move to make here, though. They're going to cut the back line. Stun comes down to Phoenix, and Soul Rip kills off the Spectre. Chrono down for the supports. That's how confident they are. One bash would kill him up. Hello? I mean, they'll still get the Oracle, but Skidder right now is just checking to see if he leveled Time Lock. Actually force the egg out and say, no, don't leave. You send a message right now. Nobody leaves alive. FN, not much mana, won't commit. I mean, we're 18 minutes into the game. The tier 2s are still up, and the plus 4 and 5 of Mudgolems are diving tier 3s. And he has achieved chain feeding status now, up to the 4 deaths. And I feel the one I feel worse for is Afterlife. You know, it's like he has this great start. He rushes this Blink Dagger to try and fix the other lanes. And now he's just stuck holding his hands. There's nothing he can do. I love that. That does. I mean, it makes sense because you do fish with bait. I mean, that's sad to hear Neko in that situation as well. You know, like he loves this Oracle, but he just can't do anything. The impact of immersion, I'm pondering, you know, like he's getting close to this Spirit Vessel, but is it really that great of a Spirit Vessel game? I don't know if I'd say it is. But it's not like that big wham. Oh, we're playing against the Morphling. This is going to completely ruin his game. Yeah. I think maybe he would have considered like Yules or Mishiyama. Yules from like the, oh, they have a Queen of Pain Orchid. But at this stage, he realizes, honestly, if they initiate on him, it's not going to be the Orchid he has to worry about. It's the Chrono, because Skidder seems content to just target the supports every fight. Right now, Mudgolem's taking everything. Only 2 kills on the board left to win. 12,000 down. 21 minutes in. not gonna slow down. I mean, the only people that are getting any gold really on your team is FN, and I would say RTW, but they're constantly hunting for him. Maybe if they get these BKBs, but there is still that chrono factor. There's a BKB coming from Slardar. That's what he wants next. I don't like this from FN. We talked about this before. Going for a Bloodstone this type of game. Speaking of that Slardar, by the way, he's been caught out. Tombstone is down. Drums will be activated. And that TP by the... Oh, man. No, he can't reach it, but it doesn't matter. They got the damage.
That wasn't too bright.
Gotta go, guy. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, that's the chrono as well. Hey, Snako, he can't get... Even with his keen optic, he's never able to, well, be keenly placed to save a life. And they've pinged RCW as well. Please. Oh, okay, thank you. I was about to say, if you do not TP, for the love of God. And I think Ugly really covers it, you know? Because, like, Ugly can be fixed with, like, 10 bits. I feel like if Mudgolems were 20 vodka shots in, it would still be incredibly hard to lose this game. Maybe if we can at least say that Live to Win have tried if we see like soon, because something I will point out is we haven't really seen a real initiation. Afterlife hasn't had a chance to shine, and that's not how you initiate. That is not how you initiate. Bloodright, LSA, goodbye. Pay the price. Oracle also pay the toll. Couldn't even false promise to save again. Won't even false promise to save himself. There's no help coming. Now RCW, we're 24 minutes into the game almost, and he still has not pressed his ultimate once. I guess he's saving it for the next series. What do you do with it? I guess it'll let you farm quicker. It's a lot of ad, but I think what you need is El Fighto. Oh no, he can't get the stun on Slardar. LSA is going to be there after the Yule. Gone. That was their initiation. Horn's going to come out now, but the blood fight comes up for the moment. Chasing the skin, trying to bring him down quick enough to get the kill. LSA is going to be there on FN. But LCW pursuing forward, looking on the land. They're going to burn through him as well. Diffusal has its impact. They bite back. They finally hit back at Mudgolems and take a win in a fight. They're hunting for more, unable to connect with it, but still a big kill on the Skidder alone, let alone the bonus to Milan. Oh, false promise. Lets them get off the egg. Brandon's gonna be happy with that though. All right, that's 2 big ults for 10 seconds of my time. Thumbs up. Very nice. They've still got the upside of what occurred mid though. So Live to Win in their eyes. Mudgolems are 1 vodka shot in so far. 19 to go. All right, box shot. 1 box shot in. Just 20 more to bring down this crazy version of 50 Cent. They took 9 bullets. I feel like Mudgolems are gonna take the mid lane. Live to Win. I don't know how many fans you can afford to give over builds like that. They haven't got a Horn for 50 seconds. They're hunting and won't be able to find Storm, but not going to call because, you know, without the egg, without the horn, how do you punish that? I fear the answer might be you can't, which means Live to Win are playing a very precarious game of Dota. You have to get the biggest plays off the back of the ult or you're just out. So they should have picked Tidehunter. Definitely be easy to hit 5 heroes.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And then there's also his obsession with this bloodstone. that does hurt. I mean, he's not alone in the dark. Let's be fair here. This has been an evenly spread situation. Yeah, except for Immersion, okay? Immersion right now gets to look at his team. God damn, Vetus. You know, having 25% of the team's kills and a lot less of their deaths. Yeah, and I think we can excuse that at 25%. He was probably dead for that.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Smoke coming out from Golems. Roche might be up in 10 seconds. I'll tell you what, they're thinking more of Live to Win than Live to Win a thing themselves. They think that Live to Win are coming anywhere near this pit to try and see if they can sneak a Roche. Would be the big alpha play. It's a long spawn time though. 2 minutes until Roshan is up. An Afterlife. Barely dodging death. Probably didn't even realize that there. Milan not able to find him. Yeah, it's the nighttime vision. That's why he also got away without being seen when he blinked away as well, because they could have converged. But they're moving for a biggest target. They find LTW playing on the vision, in trouble already. Star Rip to bring him down low. Fado's tanking most of the blade mail damage. Sonic Wave through is good enough. Seneko was kept out of the equation with the Yules, so he wasn't able to save the full promise. And now they found the Phoenix down already. Support's dead on the side of Live to Win. They'll chase in base. Not able to find a chrono opportunity, but force those buybacks smoothly. Spec has it as well. Has one. So if they can force the start of a fight, that's when the buyback would come in. But Mudgolems, they're sensible about this. They back away.
That's hot.
Will be pain.
Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Uh-oh. They know. They know. He'll use someone else instead, but they've got a use of their own. And there's a blood right way, and when he comes down, they even chrono to ensure that it's a definite kill. They really didn't trust 33's timing on that, but I actually think he had that timed perfectly. But if we didn't, Horn, Nina, that's a big ult for a measly kill, really. No offense to Milan, but it's not one to cause, and now the cause will turn up to punish the forces of Live to Win. Buyback comes out from Lina. Can't find anything though, because Afterlife is quick to get out with that BKB to protect him. Piranha's chasing forward with the haste though. He does see Seneko will purge off the dagger. Doesn't stop him from right-clicking though. Blood Riot as well. He's gonna hit, but the Yules slows him down long enough they can chase. Ghost Step to protect himself. Stun's gonna count for Afterlife. Ball lightning in from FN. Moving across onto Milan. Not able to get it though. He blinks away. And FN down to half mana, cannot pursue any further. Which means they just baited out the buyback from the Storm. The Horn got used, and Roche is up. Guess what happens next? Yeah, but Spike has no Horn. There's nothing they can do. Oh, it might be free for Mudgolems, but the price was high for Live to win. Now they are really one fight away from losing this. I'm really, like, I'm looking, I'm going, what's Spec gonna do? Like, is there a big item coming? Yeah, you're getting this Manta, but that's not the biggest power spike. Yeah, Fen could get to this Bloodstone, but again, not really feeling like the biggest of power spikes here. Sieging before level 20 can occur. I think we've been asking that question collectively as viewers for a good 10 minutes at least. Live to win have remained solemnly silent so far. Some whispers here or there, but nothing convincing. And Afterlife goes in, stun onto 2, Glimmer Cave's good, prep 33, Rupture turn around the beginning. Yes, I have now the Chrono goes down, but the egg is there. They're gonna Laguna down, FN's gone though. They'll turn around the egg, trying to get through it quick enough. It's gonna be close, and the disarm comes out. He will be brought down, no chance to use the cheese, they get the kill. Iranian will run around and get out with that Aegir still in hand, but without, this might be a bit to take. He's going to turn around the Sonic Wave, gets the kill though. Blood Riot's going to zone them away, so they go up to the high ground due to the push. He's stuck there, they get rid of the Aegis, but now they're going to get rid of the rest of the Live to win. The Merchant is protected by the False Promise. They're going to burst down the Oracle, the TP away will be interrupted by the Yules. This bird is going to be fried. GG gets called, Live to win, they submit. Mudgolems take the series 2-1.